Hello, my name is Annalisa Vasquez and my presentation is on Daniel Caesar. So just a little bit about Daniel Caesar. His real name is Ashton D. Simmons, professionally known as Daniel Caesar. Was born on April 5th, 1995 in Scarborough, Toronto, but was raised in Oshawa, Ontario. Daniel Caesar, the second oldest of four, attended the Seventh-day Adventist Church and private school in Oshawa. His mother Hollis and father Norwell Simmons, who is a pastor and gospel singer who released his first album as a high school student in Jamaica. Daniel was raised listening to soul and gospel delivered through musicality and religion and started singing in his father's congregation at a young age. Why you need to know Daniel Caesar. After failing a choir class his sophomore year of high school, the year he discovered pot and Pink Floyd, he was expelled a year later for selling like 2 grams of weed to a classmate. The rest of high school, Daniel was homeschooled until he was kicked out the weekend of his graduation by his parents. Similar to Chance the Rapper's 10-Day Story, the discipline pushed him further into the music, and he eventually met Jordan Evans, 2 beatmakers out of Toronto who he worked with ever since. The producers had made their name working with artists such as Drake and Eminem, but displayed great versatility, crafting the music on Caesar's acclaimed EP, Pilgrim's Paradise. Now this next video is just an example of like his work and how his voice sounds in a Tiny Desk concert. My second reasoning for why you need to know Daniel Caesar is because after bolting from his parents' house, Caesar took his chances with music and began working his way through Toronto, sleeping wherever he could. He says his parents would have gladly welcomed him back, under their rules of course, but he hated the suburb life, and the feeling that he was destined for greatness pushed him to stick it out. Fortunately, at least, many of the parks in Toronto provided gorgeous scenery. He spent several nights sleeping at Trinity Bellwoods, a small park in the heart of the city's downtown. Years later, he returned to the park with a guitar and a stand, performing an intimate show for his fans in what used to be his makeshift bedroom. My last reason for why you need to know Daniel Caesar is in coordinates with the next clip. So what I wrote was what you're gonna watch in the next clip, so you could just watch that clip. And then I said that because I find this to be very inspirational in a way, saying that it's never too late to grow mentally towards yourself. Positive change is always good. And then in conclusion, I like Daniel Caesar because of his constant aspiration to grow in his music and in himself. His music is gentle and passionate about his emotions towards love, and his voice is calm and beautiful. And then there's my works cited.